this was unexpected for your life?
Unexpected.
Completely unexpected. Hi everyone, and welcome to the podcast Fly with Mel. I use this podcast to talk about all the personal development that we can get by living far from home. I tell some stories, but most of the time I invite people that I meet along the way to share their own. This podcast is an open door to the world because I truly believe that everyone you meet has something to teach you. So I invite you to take a seat and enjoy the flight. Today I'm with Adam, and we were just talking about the fact that his life has completely changed since he participated to a show called Love Island in Slovakia, right, Adam?
Love Island.
Love Island. Who would have
In
thought?
Czechoslovakia, no? It's not Slovakia. It's Czech and Slovakia. Czech Republic and Slovakia. Don't forget it, please. We used to be brothers and sisters. Now we're separated, but we're still doing shit together like a TV show. Like Love Island.
TV show. Like TV show around love. Yes. So funny. I know that you love history. Like Adam used to teach me a lot of things around history in Europe and the wars and everything, because we used to live together for 3 years and a half in Australia. We used to be housemates. And now he went for Love Island. So amazing. And his life has changed completely. So we are going to talk about that today. I want to know everything about what happened to Love Island and to you. And I know that your life has changed completely now. So you've been doing like 2 months in the Love Island villa, right? And after that, you came out of the villa and you became super, super famous. Your life has completely changed. You also found love. And today we're here to talk about that. But first, before talking about Love Island, can you just remind us, where did we meet, you and I, in Australia? And what did you do in Australia before going to Love Island?
So we met in a house, in a sharing house. I don't know, is it like 4 years ago?
Yeah, I think
Is it 4 years?
Yeah.
So it's basically 4 years already. We met in the house. I was looking for a new room, new place to stay, and I moved to the house. And Melanie, she was already living there. So this is how we met, and we became really close friends. Basically, like us, brother with sister. Mm. I can tell that. I think you agree.
Yes, I agree. Right? My brother is famous now.
Sorry,
I just wanted to know, what did you do before Love Island in Australia? What were you doing in Australia exactly?
Yeah, like I was enjoying my life in let's say I used to live in Bondi. So my life was basically every day on the beach. I always wanted to live in a place where the holidays or vacation is every day. You know what I want to say?
Yeah.
So that's why I moved to Australia, and yeah, it was a dream. So yeah, I used to live next to the beach, work out a lot, working, having fun with friends, whatever it is. So basically I was doing everything what a proper person should do in Australia. I mean, in Bondi, in Sydney.
But I also remember that you were trying to do some modeling in Australia, but sometimes, it can be hard with the visa.
Okay, this is the question. Yeah, I used to do a model. I was basically in the agency. Is that actually funny fact that I got an offer from that agency for the Love Island in Australia, but it couldn't really happen because I didn't have a PR, like permanent resident, and you have to be at least permanent resident in Australia to join the show. But I wasn't allowed because I didn't have the PR, so I was on different visa. So the offer was there, but it couldn't really happen because of the papers.
And then how did you get contacted by Love Island in Slovakia?
And this is the funny. Yeah, and the story continues actually. Yeah, the funny fact is, like, first came the offer from Australia, and I think it was 3 or 4 weeks later, I was contacted by Czech Republic. And it was like, what the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck? Like, it's in terms of 4 weeks, like 2 offers from Love Island, first Australia and then Czech Republic. So it was, I don't know, kind of sign, or I don't know. But yeah, I didn't say straight away yes, because I knew that if I'm going to the Love Island, which is not in Australia, I will have to leave the country. And with the visa what I have, it will be super difficult to manage the time because you don't know for how long you're going there. So the maximum time you can stay there is 2 months, but you can get kicked out, or like you can fly out after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month. So I didn't know. I couldn't tell like what like how long I'm going to stay there. So yeah, I left Australia for not forever, but I had to like cancel the visa and whatever. So I took, how to say it, I took the risk, kind of,
Yeah.
because nobody
Well,
knew, like nobody can know like how do you finish there, like if you come out from the villa and you have nothing and you are not really, like, I don't want to say famous, but I want to say like you can do nothing after that. So what kind of card do you have after the Love Island? So it was a big risk for me to took this decision, but thank God was the right decision.
and how did they find you? Do you know how they found you? Was it on Instagram or was it how?
Now it was somebody from Slovakia. Some people, they know me, like small cries, like small group of the people, they know me. Probably somebody said my name to the person that texted me, and yeah, it was actually a girl. She texted me, and I never asked like actually like who gave you my number, or like who gave you my profile on Instagram. But I know it's somebody from Slovakia, like somebody who knows me, and yeah, Slovakia is a small country. We are only 5 million. Everybody knows everyone, so Sydney is bigger than us, so it's
Maybe
not
you
that
have
hard.
to, yeah, but maybe you have to thank someone because someone sent you, like an angel, sent your profile and now here you are.
Yeah. I still know who it is, but if somebody who is going to watch the video is the person who made it, yeah, just text me. I give you a hug.
A hug, just a hug. Can you just tell
I
us
give you a hug.
what is it exactly, Love Island? Because even me, I don't watch TV reality show much. So when you told me like, Mel, I'm going to Love Island, I was just like, okay, what is the concept exactly? Is it like to find love, or what is it exactly?
Yeah, even me, like I knew Love Island, that some show exists like a Love Island, but I didn't know exactly what is the content, like what's going on there. So yeah, so I was like looking this previous series, and yeah, so I knew the basic things. But even me, like I joined the villa, I joined the show, and I was kind of improvising. Like, improvising. I didn't know, like in the first week, I didn't know really what's going on. Like what's happening. The concept is you have to join villa on the very beginning. You are 5 guys, 5 girls, and you have to make a couple with one of the girls, and you have to stay in the couple. So you have basically the relationship in the villa with a girl, and you're sharing the bed. You're doing together when there are games. There was like you are going to. We used to play games, kind of games, and you're doing this with your girl, and the thing is you have to match with the girl, and you have to stay together as long as you can. Of course, you can swap the girl, like if you don't match together, but you have to find another girl, and you know what I mean. If you swap the girl, you have to count with that there's also guy. So it's a game, and yeah, yeah, this is the concept.
And you found a
And
girl straight away, right?
yeah, the thing is, I came there like a bombshell. So I didn't start the very first day. Uh, I came like 3 days after. So I was one of the first bombshells. I was the very first bombshell, the male bombshell, because
So a
there was already a girl,
bombshell is
female.
like, yeah, bombshell is like you arrive and the
Bombshell,
couples are already here and you just arrive to maybe destroy a couple. Is that right?
yeah, kind of like bombshell is a person who comes like in like who joined the villa when it's already like after a couple of days. They were coming bombshells after even after 1 month, after 6 weeks, you know. So and it's like a test, you know, when new boom shell is coming, it's like a test for the already like existing couples, you know. So this is a boom shell. So I was a boom shell, but I was a boom shell that was I was like one of the first ones, you know, like after 3 days. So I was boom shell, but I wasn't really a boom shell because I was anyway there like from the very beginning. Only 3 days were missing. So I joined the villa like a boom shell, and I had to choose straight away a girl. So I came there like super shy. Hi. I was looking around and I was like, I want this girl. You know what I mean? So there was already a different guy sitting there, and we had to just swap, you know? Like, so imagine you never seen a person before, and from like out of nowhere, you're like a couple with the girl straight away. So, and the thing is, like, the girl I choose the very first day I joined the villa, I stayed with the girl the whole time. So, into the final was a perfect match, I can tell.
And you're still together today?
Yes.
It's her name is Venice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so good.
This is the fun thing. I don't know if you know the story. Like when I was flying there, I had a layoff in Los Angeles, in LA. I went out of the airport, and there's a Venice Beach, you know, in LA, very close to the airport. It's only 6 kilometers, I think. So I went to Venice Beach. I was just hanging around, you know, fucking around in Venice Beach. And then I had a flight to Germany, and from Germany to Gran Canaria. And I joined the villa, and there was a girl with the name Venice, you know. I was like, fuck, this is a sign. Can I actually swear?
You can, but you don't have to swear all the time. But yeah, you can.
You know how I am. So yeah, but it's a funny thing, you know. I was actually on a Venice beach the very first time in my life, and there was a girl with the name Venice, you know, sitting there. So I was like, okay, this is a sign. You know, the universe is telling me something. The universe.
The universe is telling you that's your girl. But that's so cool. That's really good. And exactly as you're saying, it's a perfect match. Like you came in the villa, you picked her up, and today after the show, you're still together. That's amazing. I want to know everything about the reality show, Adam. How, because you were saying, you know, I know how you are in Australia, you were in Australia, your lifestyle, you were really eating healthy, going to the gym, you know, training hard, working a lot, going out with friends, social and everything. And suddenly you're like stuck in a villa where you're like, not, you know, like you cannot know anything about the world. You don't have external distractions. You didn't have your phone. Like we were always trying to contact you. We couldn't. How was it in the villa?
It was exactly how you said. We didn't have phone. I didn't see my phone for 2 months. So, but actually, perfect. This was a therapy. Like you know how is the world now. Like everybody's using the phone way too much and is scrolling and whatever. So it was actually, I like it a lot. The life without the phone, but the villa was a good like we used to have everything, you know, like the caring about us was perfect, you know, like in terms of food, and we used to have everything what we need. Everything is nice, but being there for 2 months is just crazy, you know. You are just in the villa. Just in the villa. We had only one black day. It was a Black Friday. It's not like a selling, but it was always on Friday, but we used to call it Black Day. So we could get out of the villa, you know. So in this day we had like we used to plan always what we want to do. Like we used to go for surfing or hiking or whatever. We went to barber, you know, like make our hair, and we used to go for a pizza or whatever, like eating good, just, you know, just to clean your mind, you know, because you are 6 days in the villa, 6 fucking days in the villa. It's just crazy for your mind. You need to be really be strong mentally, you know. And that one day was a kind of refreshing, you know, for your mind. This is how it used to look our week, you know. 6 day kind of working. It was like a work. I used to call it work. Okay, every day I woke up and I said, okay, let's go for work. Let's go to work, because it was like a work. And one day was off, like a day off, without a phone, without knowing anything, like a news, you know, like for example, that shit happened in Israel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It happens on the beginning. It happens on the beginning of October, no,
Yeah.
9th of October.
7.
So imagine I came out of the villa. It was 30th of October, so almost the last day in October, and we used to stay in a hotel in the Gran Canaria for two more days, and I was watching the TV. I turned on the TV after 2 months TV, and everywhere like it was something about Israel and Palestine, whatever. I didn't understand is what the fuck is going on,
You know
What's
what?
going on? Like,
I was thinking about that when I was watching, because I was, following you on Instagram, and you had like, some content still going on because some people were taking care of your account. And I was like, it's crazy to watch, like, on one hand, the news with the war happening crazy between Israel and Gaza, and on the other hand, Love Island with Adam making videos and TikTok videos and whatever. And like, I was thinking, you have no idea what's going on outside in the world. And I know how much you love his story. And I was like, he has no idea.
I think you know how I am with these things. I'm really into it. When something like this happen, I'm fucking like, like it's my kind of thing. I'm super interested in these things, and imagine being me, like when I came out and I saw everywhere, like I was just, I was just turning on the TV and everywhere was this shit. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I still didn't have my phone.
Yeah.
I got my phone on the airport back, so I couldn't search like in the phone what really happens. And yeah, that was a kind of shocking moment for me. We didn't know anything. And then yeah, lots of things. I'm watching lots of sport, for example, UFC, and Pac Adesanya. You don't know, like the guy. Like there was the tournament in Sydney in 10th of September. Adesanya lost. I was watching like this, the phone, like what the hell, what happened there, And Volkanovski lost, and also the football. I was watching the football, like those results, and I missed so many stuff. 2 months, imagine 2 months is a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. And I remember you also told me that you didn't have the time, like you didn't know what time it was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like we didn't have even time, so I was always kind of guessing, like what time is it. I was always watching the the sun. I was like, okay, now it can be like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Like 2,000 years
But so how did you
before.
know when you had to eat, for example? Like, are you eating like 10 times a day because you don't know what time it is? Like,
Yeah,
just the
like
basic things.
for example, yeah, the lunch was always between 1 p.m., 1:30. So always when we had the lunch, so we used to know what kind of time it is. But after the lunch, we didn't know again. Like, okay, what time is now? Like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. We didn't know.
You were not cooking. You had like people cooking for you, or you were cooking? How?
No. Yeah, it's the breakfast. The breakfast was always kind of recorded. So it was already the content, You wake up and you go into the kitchen and you're doing the breakfast, and you're talking shit with the guys, with the girls. And but the lunch and the dinner was always when the lunch came, it was kind of break for everyone, even for the guys behind the cameras. It was like a normal break. Lunch break. So nobody was working, nobody was recording. We used to have like a buffet, like 4 different types of food. And the dinner was the same. Dinner was, I think, was at 6 p.m. So they used to cook for us. We didn't have to cook. Actually, I like lazy as fuck. So, like, you don't have you have no worry. You have no worry about anything. You don't cook. It's only the breakfast. The only thing you have to do is the breakfast, and you don't need to care about like normal stuff you're doing, like during your days. Like you have to go for shopping. You have to have something in the bank or work. You have to call the family, or like normal things. I didn't have any worries.
But you didn't get bored?
Yeah, I was bored. Like we used to play those games, and whatever. But it was many days. Was kind of like boring, like nothing to do, honestly. But your brain was always working. So the body was relaxing all the time, but not the mind.
And did you work out? Because I know how much you
Yeah,
love to work out and to train.
actually, yeah, there was not a proper gym there. It was kind of small area with dumbbells, with one bench, whatever, like only few stuff, basic stuff. So me, one more guy, like Honza was his name, and actually Venice, she was also very like us three. We used to wake up every day before the alarm, And we used to work out every fucking morning, honestly. Only those last 2 weeks, I didn't really work out because I got sick. Well, I was really sick. Last 2 weeks, no power at all. It's for my
I guess your body was telling you, like screaming out to you, like that he needed his routine back if you were sick at the end, you know, like sometimes the body talks for your mind. Like it might have been also very, very hard for your body to suddenly have to adjust to this type of lifestyle. And how, so, okay, tell me,
yeah.
how was it for you to be in front of the camera? Because we know how shy you were. You're the type of guy who is a bit like, you can be shy and then you can open when you're comfortable with the people in front of you. And suddenly you're going into a villa where you have like camera all
I can
around
tell.
you.
I can tell. Yeah, I can tell you exactly how I am. I'm one day I'm shy, one day I'm moody, one day I'm not giving fuck, and suddenly you are there in front of the camera where you have to do something, you have to speak. It's not like, hey, I don't want to speak about that. It's bullshit. You have to, when there is some kind of topic with your girl or with somebody else, there's a theme there. You have to talk about it. The guys behind the camera, they need the content, they need the material. And in normal life, you are like, okay, when you have kind of trouble with your girl or with your partner. So I'm kind of person when I have trouble, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving the house or whatever it is and cool down. And maybe I don't want to see you for 1 day or 2 days. And there's like you can't, because first thing, you are with the people, with the person 24/7 in the villa. You can't really run, out of the villa. It was not possible. And second thing, there's everywhere camera. So like the first week was super difficult. It was very hard to kind of used to it. I was always watching my words, what I was saying. Of course, it makes sense because you don't want to look like an idiot. But then after 1 week, I already get used to it, those cameras. So I didn't really give a fuck about the camera. So I was just me being me. Of course, I knew those cameras are there, but it's kind of practice. Like you're doing something again and again, and it was the same with the camera.
And you didn't have
Yeah.
any, like, did you have any help from, the production, or did they tell you like you have to speak like that, or you have to try to
You know
be
what?
acting this way or that? Yeah.
The production, then they didn't give us those words, like into our mouth. Okay, now say this.
Mm.
The only thing, for example, I got many times in a kind of drama with Venice. We used to come in a fight, and we didn't talk to each other. And the production, they came in inside the house and they were telling us, "Hey guys, can you please go and talk about the tema?" And like I don't really talk about that, nah, but we need it for the camera. So that was the thing. So okay, I said, okay, Venice, let's go come here, and we going to talk about this again. In normal life, I will not talk about it.
So
That
it's
was the only
different.
thing.
You have to face stuff that you wouldn't face in real life, I guess, when you're in the villa. And like, even
Yeah,
I feel like even your emotions are like, more powerful, maybe, more intense.
yeah, of course. Emotion was really emotionally tough. It was a big school. I can see those changes like in the real life. Those 2 months gave me a lot in this sense, like control my emotions. I
Okay.
can really tell.
How?
I'm super calm. I'm super calm.
Yeah.
I'm already, it's almost 4 weeks that I'm out, and I got into situations where I was before the villa, like different person, and now I'm acting differently. I could really tell. Yeah.
And do you think
Even
that's
my mom,
because, yeah, even your mom said said that?
yeah, because I got with my mom in some kind of arguments. And even she was looking at me, so, oh, fuck, this is a change. So it's good, but in good sense.
Yeah,
Really
in a
good.
good sense. But I'm trying to understand how it happens. Do you think it's because you were like, I don't know, kind of like in a villa, couldn't really express yourself as much as you wanted, so suddenly you realize that if you're calm, it's fine. It can be also, everything can also be okay, or what do you think
I don't know.
happened?
Like the thing is, in a villa, I was in a heated situation. I was trying to act like like a grown person, like mature person. Uh, I think it was also because of the camera. Like I was aware of it that the cameras are there, so you don't want to look like idiot, which who is screaming. And so when I got into the trouble with the girls, so I was always telling myself, hey, just stay calm, like think twice, then say something. And I got really used to it that even now when I'm out of the villa, like in the real life, I'm still doing it, you know?
Do you feel like you have
I don't
cameras
know.
around you?
Yeah, maybe I'm like still thinking, fuck, the camera is still behind me. No, I think it was those 2 months, you know, I was kind of practicing it all the time, staying calm, like, you know, like
Yeah.
thinking twice, maybe sometimes 3 times, and then say something, like telling something. And now I'm still doing it. So it was actually, you know, practice that I didn't really
Mm.
realize that I'm doing the practice.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so Love Island is really all about love, and you found Venice since the beginning. But so I want to know if Love Island changed your perspective around love and relationship since it's a love show.
It has changed many things, but in terms of communication, for example, with your partner,
Mhm.
because my communication with my partners before that I used to be was completely different. And it's also the villa, you know, when there's a problem becoming again to the production, for example, you know, they used to always come inside, and when they were telling us, yeah, let's go and talk about the topic again. So this is the thing what I want to say is like we had to come again together and communicate, you know.
Mhm.
And that was again a school for me. When you have partner, it's not always honey, you know. It's not always good times. You have to know how to communicate with your partner. And your questions about the love, yeah, the love exists, but you have to care about the love, you know. It's not like just falling in love, and of course those first weeks or months are beautiful, but then you guys like getting used to it, like each other, and then start a real life, you know, when you have to face those problems, and you know, and if you're not good in communicating between each other, it's always hard, you know. And I used to learn like how to communicate with my partner, and now, yeah, also a big school for me.
It is.
Yeah. So that's what I want to say. Like love exists. Love is beautiful. Everybody can fall in love. Just this is not everything, you know. You have to know how to communicate. You have to, of course, you have to also match in your with your lifestyle, for example. But the communication is the key, 100%.
Yeah, and you have to make the effort. And to make an effort, you have to feel like maybe the person is worth it. And I'm just wondering, how do you know that the person in front of you is worth it when you're basing yourself on, when you're basing your decision to have this relationship just on, you know, the appearance? Because at the beginning, you know, you come to a show and you just pick a girl because of the physique, right? The
Yeah,
attraction
yeah,
that you
yeah.
can have. So how do you then, you know, make sure that you really fall in love for the person herself and not just for the appearance?
Oh, good question. You know what? There was the first month, let's say like that. The first weeks, you don't know. You just the girl, for example, I really liked from the physical, like from the look. She's beautiful and she's exactly the type I like. So that's why I chose her. And then we started, you know, like being together, and you know, you starting to know each other. So let's say the first 4 weeks, I didn't know really if she's the right one, and you know, many times I wanted to leave her because there was lots of drama around us, always happening, and no, but there was many things I really used to like on her. Like she's super funny. For example, also the gym. I mentioned the gym before. She used to work out. There's lots of things that I like. You know, funny gym, the physical look, and but I still didn't know if it's love, if it's like the feelings are there. And then after 1 month happened a situation happened. Casa Amor was the name. All the guys that left the villa for 3 days. There was a kind of test, you know. The guys that left the villa, to the villa came 4 boom shots, like a female boom shot. It was kind of test, you know. And we stayed with different girls for 3 days. And the same happened in the villa with the girls. The girls they stayed alone in the villa, and 2 more guys came to the villa, you know. So it was kind of test if those couples are like, you know, made to each other, you know.
Mhm.
And when we left the villa for 3 days, I started to missing the girl a lot. I was like, fuck, what's going on? I was still having her in my head, you know, in my brain. I was like, okay. Now I understand. Because you know, you know what I want to say. I was with a girl like every day, 24/7. So you don't know, you don't know if you miss her, if you know, have feelings for her. And then the very first time happened that we left the villa for 3 days, and I really missed her a lot. And I was like, okay, this is something different now. Then we came back to the villa, and suddenly the relationship was completely different. And yeah.
So good. That's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. That's
So
insane.
it was insane. Like I came to the villa, like my vision was not like to find a girl. I went there for experience. Like I got an offer for the show, and I never, you know me, I wasn't looking for a love, never. So if there is a love for me somewhere in the world, the love will find me. That was my kind of motto. And I got an offer for the Love Island, so I went there with a vision, not with the vision to find a love. I went there like, okay, what's gonna happen there is gonna happen. I'm going there to like experience something new, and I find a girl there.
That's crazy. That's
You
really
never know. Like when I want to say that you never know. You never know if you're going to match with somebody. You never know like how good is it for you, and yeah.
You never know what can happen
mean,
after an opportunity. A crazy opportunity can come into your life, and you can be or scared of it and don't go, or scared of it but like willing to take the risk, and maybe something great can happen. And usually always something great will happen, even if it's a lesson or something amazing. And now, like you were telling me how now, so the show is over, it's been 4 weeks, and since you are out of the show, your Instagram account is like firing, like it's crazy. You had like, I don't know, 100K followers. When you entered in the show, you had like 1K follower, I don't know. I mean, the followers is not the most important thing, but it's more like you suddenly came out of a show and now you're famous. And by famous, I mean people recognize you, people point their finger at you, they are willing to know you, they are willing to know who you are, etc. How is it? Like, I want to know everything about that. How are you feeling? And first of all, like, first question is, when you came out of the show, describe me the situation. How was it?
we took the flight to Prague, in Czech Republic, and actually on the very in already in the airport happened the first meet with our like fans. Yeah, like lots of pictures, lots of photos, screamings, the girl, yeah, lots of attention everywhere, lots of attention. I remember, okay, the very second day we went to a shopping center to buy a stuff because I came from Australia. I came only with the summer clothes to Gran Canaria, and then suddenly we took the flight to Prague, where it was already cold, And I came there with the flip flops, with the tongs, with the swimming shorts. I was like, okay, that's not good. I need some pants. So we went for a shopping. And there's a Westfield also in Prague, a big Westfield, very big, and fuck, it was crazy. We couldn't buy anything. There was people stopping us, like each 5 meters like, for the photo and for like just talking, whatever, like lots of attention. So the thing is, I didn't tell you actually. The thing is, the show was so successful. It was so successful. We broke all the records. Everybody was watching it. Everyone was watching. We broke all the records. We were for 2 months the number one played series in Czech Republic and Slovakia. Because the thing is, we gave the people everything. Like we gave them tears, we gave them drama, we gave them sex, we gave them lots of laughing. We gave them everything. We gave the people everything they want. So that's why everyone was watching it, and we used to be number one. And then when we came out, now is the question again. When we came out, the attention was just big, And I'm exactly the type, you know how I am. I'm super tall. I got tattoos. I'm exactly the person who, when you face it in the crowd. So you see me in the crowd. There can be 100 people in the front of you standing, and you see me because I'm a big motherfucker. And And Venice is also a type of person, like she's different, she's half Asian, super beautiful, like always tan, and and so imagine us two walking in a shopping center with taking so much attention, and now we're taking attention also because we are like famous, like kind of celebrities, half celebrities, like celebrities from the show. And yeah, like we couldn't shop, it was impossible for us to buy something because we were always stopping and taking pictures, and the people were following us, behind us. I turned and there was like 20 people behind us, like
Oh, wow.
following. It was crazy. It was really crazy.
But what people wanted, what,
Yeah.
just to take a picture, or did they wanted to touch you, or was it, how was it? Was it friendly?
Yeah, like okay, they were friendly. It was nobody was kind of pushy or something. They just, like wanted picture. They were talking to her, but like, they were like super shy to come and talking. Like it's like I wasn't feeling like that because okay, I was in the TV show, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm one of you guys. I'm a normal guy from the village. So I was even telling to the people, hey, if you want to follow, just tell me. And I'm not an asshole. Like I don't have my nose up there. Yeah, but anyway, like I can understand the people that were watching us for 2 months. They saw me in the TV, so okay, they're thinking that I'm something like somebody like who's different. I'm not the actor, I'm just a person, like normal person that was in a reality show. But yeah, uh, the point is, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, and still is crazy. Even today, I was in a shopping center, and I was even having my hood like anyways, they recognize me.
With the hoodie on the
So
on the face. That's crazy. But how do you were just saying now, like you're just a normal person from a village, like you're not a celebrity, or you haven't done something big or huge. You were just, I mean, that's what you're saying,
no.
Love Island. So how do you feel about this kind of fame? Like, I mean, it must be crazy to suddenly, like you represent something for a lot of people around you.
You know what? I'm not feeling like different, like different than before when I joined the villa. Like I was kind of worried when I came out that I'm going to be different or whatever. Like the life is going to be. No, it's not different. The different is I have just now different cards in my hand, like in my hands. Like I became famous, and now it's just about me, about my how good I am with handling this situation because I got so many opportunities in the moment. Of course, you mentioned the Instagram. There's a big thing. I got 115K, which is crazy. It's good. It's a top influencer, if I can say it like that. So it will be a pity. It will be shame that I won't be using it. And but back to the question, how I'm feeling. I'm feeling the same. I don't feel differently. Of course, the attention is there. If somebody wants a picture with me, I don't have any problem with that. If somebody wants to talk to me, I'm talking. Like if somebody is just saying, "Hey, Adam, I'm a big fan of you. I was giving you those, not likes. How is it? I was voting for you. Because
Voting,
the
yeah.
people used to vote for us. I was, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm still humble, and I think and I hope I'm going to stay humble still.
Mhm.
I will stay humble, and yeah, this is how I feel at the moment. I don't feel any different, you know.
That's
Just the
crazy.
only thing is I got different cards in my hand in terms of what doing in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like
So
a
this
lot
is
of
what
opportunities, like a lot of brands contacting you and a lot of things.
and whatever. Yeah, I got some news for you also, and you will be surprised.
Yes.
You wanna know?
Yeah, I want to know, of
I,
course.
okay, I got an offer in there's a one uh it's like a series in Czech Republic, like a film series that is already running for a couple of years. It's the most watched series in the Czech Republic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I got an offer like in one of the tasks like being an actor. So I
Wow.
will be, but it's nothing special. It's just a side role. You
Uh-huh.
know, uh, I got already the how to say it in English. I got already my sentences that I'm going to say. I will say two sentences in one of the situations. There will be some situation in the car park, some guys, whatever it is, and I will say, I don't know, I forgot those words, but it's going to be two sentences.
So funny. You have
So
to
there will
you
be
have to rehearse a lot and like be ready for these two sentences. But that's so cool. You're gonna be an actor.
yeah.
Oh my God, this guy. We're gonna watch you at the cinema next time. Like it's gonna be like
Nah, yeah, it's going to be in January.
okay.
The filming is the recording is going to be in January, and this when it's coming out. I don't know. I think it's going to be in February out. So yeah, I will send it to you, 100%.
Of course, please. Even if I don't understand it a lot, but I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to speak a bit and understand some stuff. But that's crazy. Can you believe that 2 months ago you are totally like just with me, with us in Bondi and just chilling on the beach, and today your life has changed completely? Like, can you believe
Mhm.
that?
Yeah, yeah, crazy. But I got really a lot of work every day. I have so much work every day. Some kind of recording every day. I got my merch, like my hoodie with my t-shirt. I think you saw it.
Yeah. So you have your
And
own brand. Is it your brand? Your brand? It's
yeah,
yours.
yeah, yeah.
How did you create that? How, I mean, because you just went out 4 weeks
Because
ago.
it
Can you tell me how it happens?
nah, because you didn't understand the language. It's a bit difficult to explain to you, but I was all the time saying one sentence, like one slang, during the show. It's like in Slovak is rada starší. I don't know if I can really translate it. It's kind of about um, it's like an adult expression. I wasn't the oldest, but in one time, like one day happened one situation when was like we supposed to take a decision about something, and nobody knew. Everybody was saying, I don't know, like nobody could take the decision. And then I said, like, okay, I'm the oldest one, so it's going to happen like how I'm going to say it.
Huh.
And everybody was like, oh. So, and Rada Starshik is this kind of like the boss, kind of the boss, the out boss. I can't really translate it, but and I was saying this slang for the whole time, and even when I came out from the villa and I got my phone and I got in the touch with the fans, with the people, they were sending me like on Instagram like messages with the ground boss, hey, the ground boss, and they were also asking me about the merch, if I want to do some kind of merch, for the people, like some hoodies or t-shirts, whatever. I was like, fuck, this is actually a good idea. So I started to think about that, and I got in touch with some people. They have like those textile and whatever, and I got my own design, and yeah, it's since Friday. It's already out. I got my own e-shop, and I'm selling it. And it's good. It's running good. People are buying it.
That's crazy. But so you have help, right? You have people helping you to create the brand because like you cannot
Yeah,
tell me you're
it's
just creating
like
their
of course.
design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you need to be experienced with that. It's not just I want it. You need to have people they can do it. So I got the right people, and they're helping me with that. And yeah, it's already out. So I'm selling already. And I wanna, but the goal is to build really like my own brand. But of course, I need to sell first something. I need to like assemble some kind of budget, a
Uh-huh.
big amount of the money, bigger, and then invest again for the new stuff, for the new textile, for the new product, and slowly like build it. And I have the perfect platform for it. People are watching me, like followers, so I can promote my stuff. That's what I'm doing in the moment. And yeah,
Do you have help
but
on the
of course,
side? Do you have like someone helping you to decide, to take the right opportunities and decide exactly what to do with
yeah.
everything?
Actually, Venice, my
Okay.
girlfriend, like the girl that came out,
Your girlfriend, yes, you can
before
say
my girlfriend, it's actually weird to hear it, right? From
it
me.
is. Yes, it is. I'm
My
like,
girlfriend.
what? Adam has a
You,
girlfriend. Hang
you
on.
know me. Yeah. You know me. So yeah, before she joined the villa, she was already kind of small influencer in Czech Republic. She used to have 40,000. So she is already experienced with that, so she knows like everything about the Instagram, everything about the like about those stuff which are new for me. So I got the right person next to me, and it's not only her. I got some other people around me. They helping with the decisions and whatever. Like, there's lots of collaboration that they are coming in December, and plus I got one more new. I'm gonna have boxing matches.
Boxing matches?
Boxing match. Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's kind of in Slovakia, and there's like same as UFC, one smaller organization. They having events. It's not MMA, but only boxing. And the event even is not pro. They are not pro boxers. It's famous people from Slovakia and Czech Republic, or celebrities or half celebrities, like me, because I'm not a celebrity, but the people are saying I'm a celebrity. But okay, when I say that I'm a celebrity, then at least half celebrity,
Half.
And so
Okay.
there's not. So it's not about pro boxing. It's like celebrity people, famous people from Czech and Slovakia. They coming into like a fight, boxing fight, and it's super famous. It's watched. Everybody's watching it, and it's super cool. So in April next year, I'm gonna have a match against somebody. Like I don't have still the opponent, but I will have some opponent, and
you're gonna destroy your face, and then you're not gonna do any Calvin Klein campaign. Good.
Nah, but this is boxing. Boxing is big loss. Like I won't take MMA fight or something like that, because it's very dangerous. You can really get hurt, and also my knee is fucked up, so I can't really do like jiu-jitsu or wrestling, whatever. But boxing it's only the hands. You are just dancing on your feet and just punching, and you got big gloves.
Yeah.
They are soft. Like you got punch, but you don't get like big damage. So I got this offer also, and I took it. And it's nice, because imagine I'm gonna get like my opponent, some big celebrity from Slovakia. There are lots of rappers, like hip hoppers. They're taking part in this organization. It will be super cool. Imagine like going into one of my idols. Like, because I'm listening hip hop a lot, Slovakian hip hop and Czech Republic, and there are lots of hip hoppers there, lots of rappers. And imagine I'm going to get like shot with one of these guys. Will be crazy. If somebody will telling me this like 5 months ago, like I will be laughing a lot, like you're crazy. And now I got it in front of me. Crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you and so proud of you. And you can be very, very proud of all the success that is happening, because I know that how much you wanted to do some modeling and do something with your life.
Yeah.
And even if you were chilling in Australia, I remember all those nights where we were trying to contact some modeling agencies for you and trying to do something for you. And now that you have everything happening and coming to you, and that's amazing. That's really cool. How is your family supporting you in that? Like, what do they think?
Let's go back to beginning. My family, when I told them I'm going to the villa, like I was really afraid. Not afraid, but I was kind of worried, like what they're gonna tell me. My grandma, my dad, my father, my brother. But there was no one, like nobody was there, like holding me or telling me don't go. Everybody was positive, like, hey, why not? Just go. I was like, okay. And the same was with my friends, like of course I used to be in Australia in that moment when I got the offer. So of course I was telling about the opportunity with my friends, and there was nobody telling me don't go. Even you like you just didn't know like what kind of reality show it is, but you told me. Even Rodrigo told me, fuck, this is the shot you have to take. So, but back to the family, and now when I'm out, they are really happy for me. Like they're supporting me a lot. They used to watch it. Actually, my father, he was, I think, the biggest fan of me. He was just watching it every day, and then after each day, he was talking about that with different people, and just like putting all the things together. Just talking. It was really, I was like, fuck my father. Like I will never say it. And even now when I'm out, they're supporting me a lot. Even this thing, because my parents, they broke up, they divorced like many years ago, and our family separated. And now even the thing that I was in the show, they used to always, everybody used to watch it, and after each day they used to call between each other, you know. They say, hey, you know, did you see what happened with Adam? They used to communicate in like because of me, you know.
Wow.
It was really nice. Yeah, it was really nice to hear, you know. All those relationships, they got like separated, or like, you know, they didn't work out between my family, you know, between different kind of persons, and now suddenly everybody became friends, and you know. Yeah, it was actually crazy to hear that. I was like, hey, my mom, she used to call my father and ask him. Like, I was like, what the hell? Like, really? Like, it didn't happen for ages, you know. Like, they used to talk to each other, and you know, fuck, actually, yeah,
You brought back everyone
good, good, good.
together, kind of. But this is because it's huge, Adam. Like, do you realize that you were on TV? Like, it's a huge thing. It's like it's massive. And even for
Yeah,
me, like, I don't watch it because, first of all, I don't speak this language, so I didn't understand anything. I don't watch it much, but I went several times just to watch it with the other, you know, the all the Czech Republic and Slovakian team to understand a bit better, and they would translate it to me. And just to see your face on the big screen, you know, for me it was like really shocking. You know, it's just like, oh wow, he's really there. He's really this is really happening. Like, imagine for us how it would be, you know, to see you suddenly on the big screen. Like, it's very it's huge. It's huge.
it's huge. It was huge, you know. And yeah, actually, I got a question also for you. Like, how did you, like, during the show when you used to watch it? Was there kind of moments where you used to be kind of, for example, when those drama were happening between me and Venice, like, did you know what's going on? They told you, and how did you like, what did you think about that?
So, but during the show, so your Instagram account was managed by two of our friends, so Mikey and Adela. We can say hello to them. And so that's the first thing. So they were sharing stuff happening in the villa on Instagram. The first thing, you know, sometimes you can translate some sentences, but most of the time when you're in the video, you can't. So I was like, my God, what is happening here? I don't understand anything. So I would always like send the things to Nati, for example, and I would be like, can you please translate it to me? And she would explain to me. And so each week we would catch up for, you know, as like friends with everyone. And I would ask like, so what is happening? And we would, I swear, Adam, every Saturday morning when we would do sunrise and coffee all together with all the group of friends, we would talk about you, but so much, like a lot. We were like, okay, Adam did this, Adam did that, and I think this and that. And so I was asking a lot of questions each week. I was like, okay, what happened? Okay, do we like this girl? Is she good? Is she good for him? I was like, is Venice good for him? Is she, how is she acting? I wanted to know everything to make sure that you were, you know, with a good person. And it was really, really good. Like everyone was so happy, you know, for you and just to see how you were. And everyone was always saying how mature you were in the show and how good you were, you know,
Yeah.
how you were yourself, right? You were
Yeah.
just you were not you were not acting differently and suddenly becoming, you know, this type of person that we didn't know. You were just you. And just knowing that each week I was very happy. And I was just, yeah, catching up on the news each week. I was like, okay, can you tell me what happened now and who and who is doing what? So even if I wasn't watching, I was like always checking and trying to get all the information.
Yeah,
And
it's a bit shame. It's a bit shame. It's a bit pity that you couldn't really understand it, because I
no,
would really like to know your, you know, your idea, or your, like, you know, like what you are saying about everything.
yeah.
So it's a bit pity because, yeah, like there was happening lots of things, lots of situations, like I had to face with a girl, and you know, like, yeah, but it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. One day when I'll see you, you'll just show me one episode with a drama and you'll translate to me what you said and I'll tell you what I think. But
Yeah.
but it's
But
just,
I still didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it actually. I used to
you
watch.
didn't? You haven't
I
watched
was watching
anything?
only. I watched only first three. You know, like
Okay.
series, but I don't want to really watch it. Like, because you know the thing is, for example, what you guys saw, or like, okay, you saw it but you didn't understand. But many, like, okay, let's pretend you saw, you understand it. You guys saw many things that we didn't see. You know, because there was lots of this like talks that I wasn't there. I wasn't like attend. You know. And now when I see it in the TV, it's like kind of like, hey, why the girl she said that, or why this guy said that, and you know, I don't want to have this. It's already behind me.
Yep.
Love Island, good experience, whatever. But okay, move on. The life is moving forward, and yeah, and it's kind of, yeah, I don't want to say it's making me angry or something, but I was watching those three and I was like just feeling weird, like why this, but it's already past,
Yeah.
like
You're right. I think it's good. It's good for you to not just go back to that. And I must like it must be very weird also to see yourself behind a screen like that.
yeah. I mean, the first series when I saw it was really weird, and but then you get used to it, kind of. But anyway, I don't want to watch it.
It's a
maybe maybe in a few weeks, in few months, I will put it on, but now not yet. And now also I have lots of work to do and lots of things, like lots of meetings, lots of still recording, because I need to feed my Instagram, but I need to feed it now professionally. It's now a business account. It's not anymore the personal account. So lots of meetings, lots of talks with people that's like still from the TV. Plus, I'm doing my merch. I'm doing my brand. So it's lots of work with that.
you're very
Shooting
busy.
with the brand. Lots of things. Now I had to come to Slovakia because of the fight I told you. This is one of the things why I came here, because I had a meeting with the people, like those, they want me, and it's also about money. They offering me money, and like I don't know what is the right amount of the money I can ask, because I'm fucking famous anyway. Really, I can ask for crazy money if I want. Just I need also like the right person next to me, like kind of manager.
You don't have a manager or someone?
Yeah, like I don't have a personal manager, but in each aspect, I have people they know like what to tell, what to ask, where to look,
To
But yeah,
come.
maybe with the time, I will have a manager.
Yeah.
But
An
lots of things.
announcement on the podcast if anyone is hearing that. I would love to be your manager, but I don't speak anything in Slovak,
Yeah.
so I couldn't. But feel free to come to me if you need any advice. There is no problem about that. But this makes me think also that you're not coming back to Australia anytime soon, right?
Let's say like that. My plan or my vision is now this summer, 100% not. It's impossible for me. I have now 1 year, let's say like that. I have 1 year to create my own business that is running like online business, that makes money, that makes good money, that is giving me freedom, That was always my big dream, to have like freedom in terms of work, and the freedom is online business. So I want to create my own online business, and I hope next year or like next summer in Australia, I already have it, and I want to come for the summer in Australia, and I want to stay in Australia, like working, but doing my online business, because you can be anywhere in the world where you want to be, and enjoying the summer, and then coming again back. And of course, I want to take the girl with me. Just let's see if we are together, but I think we are. I'm 95% sure that we're gonna be together next year. So you will see when it's to. I will
Yes,
introduce you to.
of course. Very, very happy to meet her very soon. That would be nice. I would love to see you. We would all love to see you. We're waiting for you here. Adam, we are coming to the end of this podcast episode, and I enjoyed very much to have a lot of news from you and know how you are and how you feel. Do you have any last advice to give to people who maybe, just like you before this show, feel maybe stuck in their life or don't really know what they're going to do with their life, even if they have dreams? What do you want to tell them?
Yeah, like I can take myself like a role model. I was, I don't want to say scared, because I wasn't really, how to say it, I was having good life, let's say like that. I was having good life, but I wasn't really happy with that, if I can say that. Like, and I got an offer, and it changed completely my life. So if somebody out there is in kind of same situation as me, just if you don't have offered for any reality show and you would like to join any, just put the application, and if they take you, just go there and just do it. And life is only happening once, and just don't go through the life like doing nothing, like live the life that, me and you, we used to talk always about the time, how fast the time is flying. It's just crazy. Look, I'm already 30. I turned 30 like 1 month ago. It's just crazy. So you have only one shot in your life. So just take it, do it. And yeah, this is nothing special from me, like advice, but you know, look, my life changed in like between 2 months, like completely turn around. So crazy.
It is crazy. Do you have a different mindset today when you wake up? Like what do you tell yourself now when you wake up in the morning? Do you have like a mantra or a different, I don't know, a sentence that you tell yourself about enjoying this life fully?
I'm just appreciating at the moment a lot, appreciating because life gave me something. I took the opportunity, and it was a good risk. And so the only thing I can really tell is appreciation. You know, like I'm super healthy. I got girlfriend. The news. My family is healthy, and I got new life. Let's say like that. I got a new life, and I just need to take the opportunity like completely hard, and I need to build something because of course now I have good numbers. I got fame, but with the time, so the fame it's it's not forever. In one day it's disappearing everything, and now I got we're living in the Instagram life in followers. So if you have a good platform, which I have now, so you have to do something with that because those followers in one day they're disappearing. So I need to build something now.
Yes. It's so
Also
good. It's
crazy.
really good. Just take all the opportunities and live this life. And, like the best school is life anyway. You don't always need to go to school to learn something. The best school is life. And I remember that we did the first podcast together. I just invite everyone to listen to it if they want. But there is a podcast that we did with you and your best friend, Mikey. And you were just telling how you came to Australia without knowing anything about English. And you just learned English like a couple of years ago, right? See how you can speak English now. It's insane. So see, and you didn't go to English school properly in Slovakia, for example, and you learned, and see how you're like doing a podcast in English today. So imagine how your acting class and acting shot will be, in a couple of months. It's going to be amazing.
It's about practicing, it's practicing, and one day like it's about getting used to it, and that's I am already, and I need to just improve more, and doing better and better. And yeah, the same is with the English. You see, like, but to be honest, I miss talking English. I miss it a lot. I like the language so much. I really love English. I'm
Just
missing
come
it a
back
lot.
here. Come back here. We are waiting for you to speak in English.
We need to call more between each other.
Call more. Yeah, but you're busy life now that you're like very famous.
Yeah,
it's very
busy life. Yeah, and the time difference is also 10 hours at the moment. It's just
we will find the time.
You telling me that I'm busy, but look at you, like you're true. Crazy also. Like you're doing 100 stuff. And Venice, my girlfriend, like she's even crazier. She's doing it's not normal. She's workaholic. She doesn't know the word relax, like chill.
I like her already. Yeah. If you guys want to listen to another episode with Adam, we did something regarding his marathon, half marathon that he competed this year in Australia, right? In September. We have an episode on the channel that you can listen to as well on Fly with Mel. So you did a half marathon this year, and now Love Island, and now you're famous. What a year it was.
Actually, I want to run the half marathon. It's in 4 months in Bratislava.
Amazing. That's so cool.
I still love it. I still love the running. So, I'm still the same guy, how I said. I'm not different. I'm still the same guy. I love running. I love working out. I love my friends. I love everything.
That's so cool.
Just my life is different. Different cards. I have to play it differently.
Different cards you have to play, but yeah, good cards. Thank you so much, Adam. It was really, really good to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melanie. See you soon, please.
See you soon. Yes, please.
Take care, please. I'm not there. I know that you're missing me, but I know one thing. Without me, you are dangerous on the street. Just watch the street, watch the car. The people don't know this about you, but you are very not paying attention.
It's true. Adam saved
How
my
many
life
times
many
I
times.
saved my life?
Adam saved my
Yeah.
life many times on the street because I don't pay attention to the car, and I used to, just cross the street like nothing. And Adam
And then I
rescued
took
me
you
like,
here. No, so many times I took you here. You
yeah,
remember
he
when I
took me
took you
from
here
the
on the square?
hoodie. He would take me from my clothes and take me away. It was so funny. Yeah, I need you here. That's why I need you here to be alive and stay alive. But yeah, you take care, and I'll see you very, very soon.
See you,
Bisous.
Melanie. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
Bisous.
See you. Bisous.